You dash me body, I go ball for Lagos. I call Already, say I don't all the babies. Say me they call say I did club. I say she's me fuck. If not, now me they sing song. I'm bad like King Kong. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar.
No ya piso bokegen. Ogana wan say yembe lost car. Kaya moto yedi moto for moto ne kan yedi kan. Koko fere citizen ashawo bastard abanaya. Why? Because I'm on sometimes I funk a kid on skin. Amadanko, let's go. Pasitabaya, Yarinya Pasitabaya. Don't go center. I'm in the yellow quavo. Yagoning no yeah. Yagobison no yeah.
I go Calabar. I see girls feel like that yo. You dash me body. I go ball for Lagos. I call Already. Say I don't have a go club. Where all the babies? Say me they call say I did club. I say she's me fuck. If not, now me they sing song. I'm bad like King Kong. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar.
People negune no gospel. Anoika negune anombo negune anoika negune anoko negune imoni negune eh chipe jadeleke negune hey don't go there tamano negune latin negune Davido negune she's hot. If not, Nico, Franco. I
go Calabar. I see girls feel like that yo. You dash me body. I go ball for Lagos. I call Already. Say I don't have a go club. Where all the babies? Say me they call say I did club. I say she's me fuck. If not, now me they sing song. I'm bad like King Kong. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar.
Just kill the beat.
On the
Ratting boy,
HTC, important G.
ratting boy, na find una ratting you. Yeah, they gonna ratting boy, na find ratting you. Yeah. Today the hiking, she not show face. We playing on no more ground than not to walk away. She ain't gonna hide marijuana. When the boss the door, maybe I can count down. We started from the bay, now we on the ground. Don't feel like you no matter, she wants to say nah. Till the shots one that she want it all the time. She's a floggy papa, floggy oh. We got a daily dial, I'm a worry oh. Be the papa, I will be the cool. Cause I get a recipe like a sissy do oh. A ratting boy, I do a one go to. All the children want more. I do a bongo long bong 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 bong. All the children I want go. I do a one go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yahya Sharif, coming to you live from Philadelphia. I want to say welcome to Talking LIB. We're going to be having a show tonight, so again, I want to say welcome to Talking LIB. But I'm going to be playing an interlude of music for like 5 minutes as we share the video. So please bear with me and let's play a little bit of African music for like 5 minutes as we share this video. So please share this video to your contacts, your friends, and loved ones. Alright? So thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Just kill the beat.
on the
Ratting boy,
HTC, important G.
ratting boy, na find una ratting you. Yeah, they gonna ratting boy, na find ratting you. Yeah, today the hiking, she not show face. We playing on no more ground and not to work great. She ain't walk gonna hide marijuana. Will you pause the door, maybe I can count down. We started from the bed, now we on the ground. Don't feel like you no matter, she wants to say nah. Till the shots warm that she want it all the time. She's a flaggy papa, flaggy oh. We got a day die, I'm a worry oh. Be the papa, I will be the cool. Cause I get a recipe like a sissy do oh. A ratting boy, I do a one go low. All the children want more. I do a bongo long bong 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 bong. All the children I want go. I do a one go low. All they getting one more. I do a bongo long bong 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 bong. All the children I want know. Hey, let go. Do it mama, do it go. Why you just about and just do it go. Do it mama, do it go. Shake your bonga side and just do it go. Do it mama, do it go. Shake your bonga side and just do it go. Do it mama, do it go. Why you just about and just do it go.
Marco, you know how to operate. You not papa do your own part, you got time for it. Oh, skin that to more, you got it buff for it. Like I'm on the base, so she telling me to cough for it. She paracetamol, but the clock queen. Or out here, but she know she writing more than me. I tell her, yeah, I wet my muscle, I eat the team. Top of soy, I running some of melody. Yeah, but we play some of T-boss, your T get fed. I see ain't no yellow card, tell the king get shit. What a tissue and the rock, what a got to man. I call a ball, all the yummies call a beat, man. Yeah, you my play to it, beat it, tell it bad. When you can't finish it, eat it till scratch. Ratting ball, I'll get it on the dead bucket. I can bear excuse, so I chung in the lava.
All the children want more. I do a bongo long bong 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 bong. All the children I want go. I do a one go low. All they getting one more. I do a bongo long bong 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 bong. All the children I want know. Hey, let go. Do it mama, do it go. Why you just about and just do it go. Do it mama, do it go.
HTC,
Shake your bonga side and just do it go.
Potanji,
Do it mama,
Bani go Matari,
do it go. Shake your bonga side and just do it go.
Please help me share this video.
Do it go. Why you just about and
they
just do it
hanging
go.
She said she ratting, me a poto. When I beating put a nigga to San Choco. I can't big genge for Loma Koto. I rather don't keep a single to Pussy Koto. Somebody see what you da my ratting too. Telling me or see what pop friend can do it cool. All they want come and teach how to eat it cool. When you can't do woman belly, my man, I'm a kudu cool. You not inside, you not know like cuckoo jumuku. Wake up on a chair, can lay down in my chest. Don't be acting that is scared, time to show yourself. Donkey, you must rock me until I sweat. She say the thing you do is so cutting death. In a kate, equal no party. Now the minimum beings are both sweating. She want pofo with better con cabin. What is a man in my tracks or just standing? She not even know I all in my chave chain. Then they saw it from P4, they just spinning me. As soon as I took it from the bar, she said I want drink.
I want drink.
I check you want your ways, yeah. Let go. Do it like you never want to do it. See how I try then the music.
Master Genius on the pod, Master Genius on the pod, Master Genius on the pod.
She like it when I eat it raw. Wait, simmer, wait. Take a selfie with me. Wait, simmer, wait. She never ate it raw, so I shove it in her mouth. I hear her telling all the getters I'm a dapper thought. He's the real champ. Hey God, hey Lord, man, she feeling for in love. When you vet, you swear the boss. Me, I'm a great board, I've been to the great wall. Hey God, Lord, man, you better bless the ball. We driving around the city that blows up. Cruising to the city, the limo, the lights, so we pulled up. Yeah, the people watching the haters, I get them dust. In the pocket, Maserati chopstick with spaghetti. My hands in her hair when I wink, then she laughing. I kiss her on the cheek, she says, "I'm a boy, you rotting." Ain't no stopping your shit. With a chance to kick, let's get it clapping. Went up to the club, more bottle, let's get it popping. The DJ show me love, the models, I get them rocking. Party so high all night, we get it popping. She like it when I eat it raw. Wait, simmer, wait. Take a selfie with me. Wait, simmer, wait. Ain't
the pool doing red jet move. Yeah, my feet in the water while she giving pedicure. Yeah, bottom so low that was zipping great goose. Drumming on, let's get it on. True that Marvin Gaye. Shorty got a goose, I got a name and a juice. Foster weapons, usually we don't stress when rent due. She my pretty nice Jew, yeah, my one and only boo. Design for Jimmy Choo, she can call my walking goo. Give it to me, goo. Make me ask her to do the things I don't do. I got the keys, tell me what you need. Satisfaction guarantee. My mama G, lay on my chest, baby, give me all the G's. Talk about that free, baby, let the haters beat. She call me smooth operator.
Thanks for tuning in. Can you please help me share this program, please? We'll start in the next 2 minutes.
She like it when I hang it raw. Wait, simmer, wait. Take a second one. Wait, simmer, wait. She like it when I hang it raw. It is what it is, man. You know what time it is. Hip hop, summer classics, summer music.
It's Kill the Beat.
Mama le 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 le. I ratting ball, color boy.
HTC, important G.
Ratting ball, na find own a ratting Jew. Yeah. They gonna ratting ball, na find ratting Jew. Yeah. So they like hiking, she not show face. Who playing on no more ground, and not to walk crazy. She ain't gonna hide marijuana. Will you pause the door, maybe I can count down. From the bed, now we on the ground. Don't feel like you no matter, she wants to say nah. Till the shots home that she want it all the time. She's a flaggy papa, flaggy oh. We got a day dial, I'm a worry.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talking LIB. I am your host. My name is Yahya Sharif. I hope you hear me loud and clear, because the other day we had some problem with our volume. So if you can really hear me loud and clear, just let me know, please. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. And if you can you please give me a thumbs up or some signal, yes, or something, so that I know that you're hearing me loud and clear, please. Can someone please help me? Are you hearing me? Am I loud and clear? Okay, good. Thank you very much. Thanks. So I got a signal that I'm being heard loud and clear. So again, I want to say welcome to Talking LIB. I am your host. My name is Yahya Talata Sharif. Tonight we'll be discussing a couple of issues, and if you see the title over there, it's Let's Talk My Liberian People. And if you look down, there are a couple of issues. We touched on some of those issues last week. I want to extend on those issues today. So again, I want to say welcome to Talking LIB. I'm coming to you live from the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, okay? And that's Philadelphia. I'm coming to you live from Philly, and you can see here, my name is Yahya Sharif. So again, I want to say thanks for tuning in. But before we can start the show, there has been a lot of things going on lately. The president have visited. He been checking out inspecting some of the development projects that are going on. So he went to this place. You are going to Body Island, and you pass through Bad Refinery. So I'm gonna play this video so you see how Liberia is today, some parts of Monrovia, and see what the president intends to do. And tell me how a regular president, will do the kind of thing that George Weah is doing. So I don't want to praise anybody, but I want you to just view the video, the footage, and then later on, we will go through. We'll talk about exactly my thought on that particular thing. So the video is going to be on the side. Let me get it in adjusted. I will be a little bit on the side here, and this is the video. I want you to see the video right there, and I'm gonna keep my mic a little bit quiet so you can hear what's going on in the background. So you see what the president is walking on? Where have you seen a president goes to an area like this? So just let's view together, please. See, so I hope you are watching.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
And you will live, Lord, you will stay in our chair.
Yes, you do.
Yes. Nobody will take it. And say, oh, what for you there? They won't take it. They work for all you in place. You get nothing to do. They won't.
Thank you, ma. Why do you want out?
This is Battery Factory community. Battery Factory community where the president, this is the road that's supposed to connect the Bali Island. So the president is walking on it too. Because there is ongoing building of the road that is currently
whole village. Don't tell the lagoon.
folks, you just saw the video. You heard what you hear in the background, me and my uncle here. But anyway, you just saw the video, and I don't know what is your thought on the video that you just saw. But as for me, as a Liberian, as an average Liberian, this is so humbling to see a president. And this is why when we say sometimes people criticize us, they say we are praise singing. This is not about praise singing. This is stating the obvious, the facts. You see the president walk. You saw the kind of bridge. You know, if you're an average person, you've walked on that type of bridge before. I did so many times when I was growing up, when I was back home. You saw there's a potential that he could flip and fall. All right, there's a lot of possibilities of what other things could happen. He could slip, or one of the things could break, and he just fall. But guess what? He did not mind the risks involved in this. He believed that as a Liberian, as a leader, I must go through what my people are going through daily. I have to experience what the Liberian people are experiencing on a daily basis. That's what the president is all about. He said, look, I have to experience, I have to go and walk, and let me see. Even though this is where I grew up, but as president, and since I started playing soccer and other things, I have not experienced this thing, but let me go and experience what Liberian people are going through on a daily basis. So you tell me, the folks that live in that battery factory area, you saw the swampy water from left and right. Just imagine mosquitoes. Kids are going to school. You saw the little kids over there, the students. They have to endure that treacherous road. They have to go, but those bridges. They got to walk on those bridges. And the president, as humbling as any president can be, if something that is worth praising, this is one of those things. If you will speak great of someone, this is one of those things that you will speak great of. I don't care how much you don't like this dude. I don't care how much you hate the president. But something like this, if any president who does something like this, I think as a patriotic Liberian, as a Liberian who loves his country and people, I think it's incumbent on such a Liberian to come out and say, actually, what the president did was laudable, was outstanding. Not in my lifetime, I don't know. I have never heard, I have never seen nor heard that any Liberian president have gone through what President George Weah just did yesterday. So the facts are just overwhelming to tell you this man is a pro-poor president. But we'll come to that. Look, you see, I've always said it. You see why many members of the opposition are so much apprehensive. You know why they are so jittery. They kind of confused, and they resolve into a lot of different things that will come to later on. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention. The economic outlook on Liberia from the African Development Bank. They say Liberia economic outlook. In this session, they came out today. They say macroeconomic performance. Listen though, real GDP growth rebounded to an estimated 3.2 in 2008. CDC-led government first year in power. They say that the real GDP growth rebounded to an estimated 3.2% in 2008 from 2.5% in 2007. So you hear? It rebounded to 3.2% from 2.5%. 2007 was the GDP was 2.5%, and this past year, CDC first time 3.2. And they say they was driven largely by mining and manufacturing. All right, the growth in our GDP was driven mainly by mining and manufacturing. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing dominated the economy, contributing 70.3% of GDP in 2017. Then it goes on to say, a moderate increase in revenue. Yeah, there was an increase in revenue, contrary to what many people see in Liberia losing a lot of money. But listen though, a moderate increase in revenues combined with a decrease in spending. There was a decrease in spending last year, and that is completely contrary to what many people say. Oh, the government is just lavishing money, but they are telling you now that there was a decrease in spending. Decrease in spending reduced the fiscal deficit to 3.9. So you see, the fiscal deficit was reduced to 3.9 in 2018. From 7.9 of GDP in 2017. So you hearing? Liberia remains at a moderate rate of debt distress. Total public debt was 41.3% of GDP in 2017. About 69.6% of which 29 of GDP was external. Then they go on to say here, they say Liberian dollar depreciated by 24.5% against US dollar in 2017 and by 27% by the end of June 2018. The depreciation was caused by deteriorating terms of trade and high demand for foreign exchange. You hearing that? High demand, contrary to what people say, oh, the story money, now I made a thing like that. But listen to what they say here. And these are the financial experts. Alright, so I will continue later on. I will read more of this later on. But hold on, let me just see. There was something I wanted to touch on here again to say. Okay, so tail ones and head ones. The economic outlook is positive. The economic outlook of Liberia, they say here, is positive, with real GDP growth projected to increase to 4.7 in 2019, this year, and 4.8 in 2020. So you see, when the government 2017 or 2.7, 2008 CDC first year 3.2, and they are projecting on. They say this year 2019 the GDP will grow to 4.7, and then 4.8 in 2020. Small, we're getting there. So that tells you that everything you hear from these people, someone like my brother Saya always say, lazy opposition, are not facts. Those are just speculations. They just go and lie. Because you know what the lies come about? The lie comes about because they don't see their way through. So much positive things are happening. They get me right though. I'm not saying nothing bad has happened. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying here the positive things surpass the negative things. You know, what happened that was not right are being worked on. Every government, when they come in place, there's a learning process. Every government. No one is exception to that. There will be areas where you will make some mistakes, but not mistakes that will cause serious harm to the country, economic wise. No. This government has matured so fast that it's being recognized by the international community. Alright? So that's one part of it. Another part that I'm going to talk about here is, like I was saying, I'm gonna read I'm gonna go in depth again as we go on with the show. But like I was saying, all right. So I think my mic a little better, sounding a little better now. As I was saying, folks, critics get really confused when they see positive things happening because they got nothing else to say. So once positive things keep happening, the people will realize that you've been lying to them. Once positive things keep happening, people will realize that these people have been lying to us. So guess what the result to? They will start speculating. They will start lying. Because their fear here is that once, of course, people seeing those positive things happening, But their thinking is keep lying. Keep lying. Just consistently lie. Keep lying. Because once you keep saying one thing over and over and over and over again, people might think that maybe there's some truth in it. There's some politicians that throw everything on the kitchen sink with the expectation or with the hope that one will get, one will stick. They will come out, the president stole 16 billion, he stole 25 million, he stole this million. They will come out with all sorts of strategies. The opposition strategy is to distract you from the positive development that is obtaining in Liberia. That's the strategy. Nothing less, nothing more. George Weah development agenda is yielding fruit. The man said, when I get in power, I will not be the one. Listen, I'm paraphrasing now. When he took power, he said, I will not be the one to deliver eloquent speeches for you. If you expect me, George Weah, to deliver the best of speeches, that's not my area. I'm not going to be the one to do those things. But one thing I can guarantee you, Liberian people, that I will do, I will be the one to develop this country. I'm paraphrasing now. I will make sure I'll be very practical in my promoting my proper agenda, developing Liberia, making Liberia to be what it ought to be. 171 years old, and we still look like we just got independent yesterday. So George is telling you that I will transform Liberia from being a laughing stock in the community of nations to be an example that people will say, yes, this man that we say he's a football player, this man that we say he was not smart, he was not educated, he was dead, this man will attribute all the negatives to, is the man that have gotten our country from the trenches. You saw the video that I just played. Leaders that want to do for their country are leaders who don't just sit in the executive mansion or the presidential policies or whatever. Any leader that you see goes out to see firsthand what is happening in the various communities when it comes to development, when it comes to hardship, when it comes to whatever. That's the leader you put your trust in, because guess what? He empathizes with his people. He puts himself in the shoes of those people. And besides, not just anybody, he understands that he once lived that life. So because he lived that life, he would do everything to get other people rather, from that type of life. So we should, as Liberians, all of us should be really grateful that we have a leader that don't just sit in the mansion and just sign papers, but who goes out to inspect projects that he delegated his people to do. So when you see folks like Yega Kolubade, Prophet Kide, Henry Costa, Cecilia Hippie, Christmas Sally, the Fadiga brothers, and Pazawe, and their, whatever their collaborators, whatever you call them, when you see them come out to talk trash, they say it out of fear. They say those things out of fear because you know what? They are saying what this government under the president is doing. The level of development. Just imagine in the span of 1 year, the thing other government did not do in 5 to 6 years. In the span of 1 year, you are saying those things. You want to tell me that George Weah administration is not doing anything. Look, and I've always said this, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everything is 100% perfect. No, that's not what I'm saying here. But what I'm saying is, if you gauge the positives and the negatives, the positives surpass the negative probably thousands of miles. So if you don't recognize that, if you think that is casing George Weah rear end, then you can call me as one of those people who casing rear end. Because I know fully well that I'm not casing anybody's rear end. And I would never case anybody's rear end. I'm an independent person. But I've sure know when I see somebody doing an excellent work as a Liberian, and I know so are many of you, patriotic Liberian, I think it is my responsibility to state the obvious. And that does not make me someone, you know, I don't call it an ass kiss or whatever you call it. Sorry for my French. But I believe that makes me to be somebody who speaks what he says. The truth. The truth might not, the way, whatever I call the truth might not be the truth to you. You might, your version of the truth might be, when you see something, you say the opposite. But my thing is, when you see development going on, you're talking about, all right, I agree, the airport project started on a early just, but we all say government is a continuation. When one government leaves, the other government comes in. So if the other government say, look, you know what, I'm pulling the plug. These Chinese people, they can steal money to me, they can rob people, they can do this. So I'm pulling the plug on the airport project. We'll find somebody else to that will get better terminal to do whatever we can do. The airport project will not go on. Whatever that is there will be just like that. But no, government don't work that way. You come in, you see a project in place, if it is to the benefit of the Liberian people, you support that project. You make sure that project is implemented to the fullest. And that's what this government has done. So, in as much as we give credit to the past administration for that part they play, we also give credit to this government for making sure that their project, comes to an end. They are almost there. The president went the other day to inspect the place. He's all over the place inspecting work. Guess what? Not just, somebody will say the man. And a guy called me. He said the man get condominiums. He doing this. He talk. Look, come on, folks. Let's be rational here when we're having this kind of discourse. Let's be rational. The strategy, like I said, the strategy is confuse the people, lie to the people. You get 14 military hospitals being built. Can you imagine the military hospital? We just talked about the groundbreaking the other day. Now it's almost at the roof level. The president went to inspect the area. The executive mansion, you know when that place got burned? The executive mansion. Do you know when it got burned? Years ago. Millions of dollars have gone into reconstructing or renovating or whatever you call it, rehabilitating, whatever you want, your terminology you choose, to get our executive mansion back up and running. To no fruition. But this government has prioritized it. The president just visited the place, and they are speedily carrying on reconstruction work on that place. Sooner rather than later, we'll see that place dedicated again. And you tell me that when I state those things, then I'm sucking up. Well, it doesn't bother me. If you call me a sucker, that's fine. As long as I believe that my livelihood, only by the grace of Allah, inshallah, my livelihood depends on the hard work I do. I earn my living through my hard work. No one sends me any dime, contrary to what many people will say, they send you money to do this. Not a dime. But I believe in what I'm saying. I believe in the leader we have. And I believe in this government, the CDC-led government, because you know what? I believe in the party's platform. Especially so the pro-poor agenda. Because if you're talking about prosperity, if you're talking about development, that is something every Liberian should support. If we support it, if it's not going to run with, of course, then we can start talking. But you have not supported anything. You've been against everything. Everything that this man does is just negative in your eyes. Tell me. And the man is carrying on the development, the agenda he sets. He's going, in fact, fast ahead of, the timetable. But you see, when folks when they don't like what you say, they strategize. And that's what Saya Sansoni would say, the lazy opposition. That's what they are doing now. You know the new strategy to start? And I've spoken to like 4 to 5 different persons, and this is what these people, they keep telling me. They say, the forensic audit report is damning. It's so damning that when it comes out, man, hairs will roll. It will lead to the impeachment of this president. Hairs will roll. It's damning. It's so bad to the president. The government is trying to negotiate now with the FBI so they can cook that thing. That the new strategy they come out with now, and that. You know as well as I do that the reason they come with that strategy because they are thinking that they're so fast, and I don't think they're fast in my book, because before they can cook the kind of thing, we've already as soon as we listen to them, we already know exactly where they're coming from. Their strategy, let me tell you, the point they're trying to bring up here is they expect. Because the government is so confident that they get nothing to hide. The president is so confident they get nothing to hide with regards to the quote-unquote $16 billion thing. So, see that confidence in the president and members of his administration. So they are not coming to say this thing that the report will be so bad and this and that is there. So when the report comes out, when the report comes out, when the result they expect, if that is not indicated in the report, if the report suggests that the president got no knowledge, he's not culpable of anything, members of the administration, nothing, and the report lead to something else, so they will now say, we told you they reported are going to cook it. You see, their report is not the actual report. The first report, they did something with it, so they changed it. So now they come with this report here. The whole report is cooked. We told you before. We know what the government is up to. That's their way of doing things. That's the strategy. They don't know we infiltrate their corridor in so many ways. When they finish doing their talking, they have their teleconferences, they do their chats and stuff. People from right there gave out the information. So before you think that you are fast in thinking, we've gotten the info already. So that strategy, it will not work with the Liberian people. That I know. Liberian people will not buy that strategy. So that opposition plan and tactics, we know they will insult, they will lie, they will misinform, and they will deceive. So that will say insults, lies, misinformation, and deceits. That's what they do. That's why the opposition, the whole opposition block. That's what it's not by accident that you see Henry Costa will come out and start making some preposterous remarks, some crazy things, saying things that don't make sense, coming out with all kinds of nonsense. Somebody, the president, the president took 2 billion, million, did that. All those things are calculated. It's not by accident. They're not factual though. But their plan is, let's just keep lying. Let's keep lying. Then they get the other crazy guy in Morocco. They say, you and other people like hippies and other people, y'all do the man cause. So they had to do that thing. They got certain group there. They will call the one, okay, you guys do the call, the insults. Sedition will respond to you. Just keep causing. Let's attract more people. And as they're causing, because their strategy seems that they think it's working, because you know what? When they on that crazy stuff, they get sedition, tuning in. So their belief is sympathize with the government tuning in. They buy what they're saying. That's their thinking. Believing that since these people are in support of the government and they tune into our show, and they make, so they are buying what we're selling to them. And they are sharing our propaganda to their, and that's what I always say to people. By you sharing their podcast and thing, you are helping share their deceitful propaganda, their lies, their mischiefs. You are helping spread it. Because by you sharing it, somebody, one of your friends, say, just listen to what they say. And that person gets somebody, so they start listening to this negative thing. They start to think, they start to think otherwise. That's what I don't share any of that nonsense. And some of the guys I don't even turn into the program, like the crazy guy in Morocco. It makes a sick man. So why would I want to turn into listen to a sick person? Because if a guy would just come up and just insult and just cursing, using the kind of profanity that dude is so insolent, the kind of way he curses, and you get females will send money to him to say keep cursing. So that is strategy. You do the cursing, the other person do the cursing. We'll get the fatty guys, we'll get the Henry Costa, we'll get the other one, the Zawi and other people to come and lie. But say Costa got large following, so what we do, we give him bigger share of the burden. We pay him more money, and he goes out, he say outrageous things. He lie, let him just go and lie. Once he lie, he keeps lying. Then people start talking about it. Oh, Henry Costa said this, Henry Costa said that. That's their strategy. That is their strategy, folks. Let's not be distracted. Focus and don't get swayed by the nonsense here coming from those guys that call themselves quote unquote opposition. Don't get swayed by that nonsense coming out, because whatever they are saying over there is remotely, it's far to the truth. The distance between what they say and the truth is huge. And you as a Liberian, it will be a colossal error of judgment for you to buy into that nonsense. Because Liberian people are smart people. So to listen to the BS that coming from out of these people, look, folks, how plain can this be? How plain can this be? If someone comes and tells you, say, look, I'm an extortionist, I have to feed my family, I'm not taking money, I'm not stealing for anybody, I'm an extortionist, and I'm a scammer. Well, this scam you. When they fall for it, I got to feed my family, so I'm not obligated to anybody. This is not a moral test yet. What that tells you, someone who is not ethically bound. So you call yourself an educated person. You call yourself someone with wisdom, smart. You the wisest person. And you fall for that kind of crap. The man tells you. It's like I come to you and tell you, look, I don't give a damn. I can get whatever because I want to get it. I want to sustain me and my family. So I got to pay my tuition. I got to do this. So whatever I say, whichever way I get it, it's none of your business. What I start from somebody, I do this, none of your business. Will you ever trust me? I don't know about you, but for me, I would never trust you. If you tell me, not because I don't just buy into rumors and innuendos and all this speculation and all that crap. I don't just buy into them. But if you willingly admit, without any directs, no one is pressuring you, no coercion, nothing. You just sit and you say, you know what? But yeah, so what? And you caught on tape, you say, yeah, that's my voice, so what? I gotta no one feeding my family. I gotta feed my family, so I gotta do something to feed my family. That tells you the man is indicating to you that he got to lie to get money from his folks to feed his family. So, fellow Liberians, the thing is so clear. I don't know why people will always want to make sure that pretend like something is not, there's something hiding here or someone making up story. No one is making up any story. No one is making up any story. So let me see. I got cramps. Sorry for I just got cramp in the leg. Okay, Anthony Gay said is he being paid too? No, Anthony Gay, I'm not saying he's being paid. That's not what I'm saying. But let me just read a couple of comments here. Julie K. Rambo says, so true, brother. Thank you, Julie. Anthony Gay said, let's talk about the issues. What is the issue? That's the issue we're talking about. The government is doing pretty good. The government got challenges. There are more to be done. But so far, if you were to ask me, and let me ask you, anybody that on the show right now, if I were to ask you, I know some people don't want to write, but if I were to ask you to grade this government from A being excellent, B, A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, let's put it this way: A, B, C, and F. If everyone that's on the show right now, if I were to ask you, can you please grade the government so far for the first 12 months? Please, I want to see how you're going to grade this government from A, B, C, and F. We're skipping D and E, but we'll go to A, B, C, and F. So what would be your grade for this government? So please, okay, Anthony Gay said he gives the government F. Elizabeth M. Gay said A. So I want to see your grade, folks. Please, just please. Well, I'm not demanding you to grade, but I'm appealing to you to please just grade. How will you grade the CDC-led government under His Excellency President Dr. George M Weah, the first 12 months of his presidency? How will you grade his government, especially when it comes to development? How will you grade his government? So, and I'm gonna read your grades. Let me stand a little bit. I got cramp. I just got cramp. So sorry. So science, you gotta help me. What should I do? I got cramp. Okay, so oh man, I got cramp. As a soccer player, I don't know why I got cramp this time. But anyway, so please, if you're on the show right now, we'll continue the show. But I just want to see your grade. Why will you grade this government from A, B, C, and D? You can put a plus in front of them if you want to. So then we'll just read the grades here. So far we'll read the messages and then I'll count the grade and I will start taking your calls. Alright, so yeah, Anthony Gay said, let's talk the issues. Silas Sony said, Anthony Gay, we love being misled. We love being misled by our host. Then you, 7% hero. Sir, thank you very much. You understand? 7%, that has been something that I really don't understand. I don't know when 7% became a passing grade. When you get 7 percentage point, I don't know when that became a passing grade. But anyway, that is part of it. But I'm still looking for your grades. So please, as I read the message, I'll get to the grades that you're giving this president. So let me see here. Okay, so Mr. Hold on one second. Mr. Gay wants us to talk on the economy. So 1 second, please. Okay. Sorry, folks. I got family call. I got to answer that call quick before I get in trouble. So, all right. So now let me get to the grades here. Roslyn Winley say A plus. That's what Sister Roslyn says. And then sorry if I don't pronounce any right. Sarah Richards Clinton say A plus. Howard Bala say B. Silas Sony A 100 plus. And Josephine Shah Thomas say, Josephus Shah Thomas say C. Abraham Colley say A. Musa Sharif say C. Ibrahim Nassar say C. Benzema Benedict say C plus. Julie K. Rumble say A. Abraham Collins say A. Aliyu Kamara say A plus. Josepha Schatz Thomas say C. Musa Sharif say C again. I've just read that. Lucini Jabata say A plus. Michael Dennis say C. And Jenna Masakwa said double F. Hey, one F said about two F's. Then my own chairman, His Excellency the Honorable Ambassador Saras Momo Sambula, who is the chairman of CDC Pennsylvania branch, USA Pennsylvania branch, he says A plus. And then Gay Voya said A. So folks, if we're going by the grading system now, so I will, and the post may say C. So if you are on here, and then Jones Lewis say A plus. So if you are on this, they are on this live. So please, let's grade. And this thing we must send it to. I'm gonna send it somewhere. So just for your information, so you can do all of your. I'm gonna send it to some higher up. So I'm not gonna call name, but this will go somewhere. So I just want you to do your grading here, and that is that. So let me just open the phone line so that I can take your calls. So that way you can say I can do all the talking. So probably we can get what the let me get the phone number up here. So 1 second, let me get the phone number up here, folks. So all right, so the phone number is 484-477-8731. I'm gonna get it all in a little bit because I'm trying to find it on my screen here. I'm not seeing it, so I have to get it. I have to read it here again, but whatever the case is, the phone number here is 484-477-8731. So you can call now. The line is open. So let me try to get the phone number from here. Okay, so folks, again, I want to say welcome to Talking LIB. I am your host. My name is Yahaya Talata Shari. I'm coming to you live from Philadelphia. Just give me a minute as I bring out the phone line and the number up. I'm trying to find the number on my screen so I can publish the number right here. Okay, I just found the number. So all right, so again, the number is 477. I have the right number, folks. It's 484-477-8731. I'm going to tag the number right on our page right now. Let me just do that quick before I can put on the main screen. So let me just put that number right there. The phone number here is... give me 1 second. Okay, you must just call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Talata, this is Amos Morris, man.
Amos, man, welcome to Talking LIB. What's your take here, bro?
Well, first of all, let me give my grade to the president.
No, have you written it down there? Because everybody see it over there when you read it. I said, have you written it down there? When you read it over there, everybody will see it.
No, I mean, I did already. Maybe it's not coming up, but let me just say verbally, you know, look, Sharif.
Okay.
Let us stop. Let the guys stop playing around here. You know, I continue to say the Modi guys criticize the president-elect. They're promoting the president in a positive way, but they feel it's negative. You know, every person that God put on this earth or came forth on the earth, if you don't have people to criticize you, it means you're not doing well.
Okay.
And the president have always said it, and he continued to say that people criticize him. The more they criticize him, it motivate him to do more. And we're seeing the evidence.
Okay.
You know, if this man was a man that have weak mind or don't have heart, with the level of criticism the guys have brought behind this man, Sherry, I guarantee you, it will kill his spirit. It will have slowed him down. But the man have proven what he said to the very people that criticize him. The more you criticize him, the more you motivated him. And the man proved it during his career days. Now the man is important. You know, where you now have people booing him while he playing, walking on the street. The more the man walking the street, babies, kids, everybody will running behind the man singing with his name. It was not like that when he was playing soccer. You see the difference?
Okay. So
That's the difference. The man used to be on the field, people booing at him, calling him monkey, calling him all kinds of names. That was on the field. But today, the man walking in the street, you see people cheering him. That's the difference. It just feels scalawag, according to Eugene Fagon calling them, that just can't sit on the radio or on the platform and just say what they want to say. Which, of course, is not making no sense making no improvement, even in their very self that criticize, Okay. But on a serious note, the good news is the same president that they criticizing about this ambassador, our ambassador that have been designated to the U.S., the president of the United States received his letter of credence today, and the very envious, frustrated Henry Costa have it on his page that finally the Liberian ambassador have been accepted, though the president violated our constitution. That's how crazy this brother is. Like you just said, why would people want to believe such a man who stood up in the public eye and said that he can do anything to make his living to support he and his family? Not only a good moral character, but only a very devilish character. Yeah. Why would I don't see people look, Sherry, I go on Facebook.
Okay.
Whenever I come across the envious and frustrated brother, I just pass that. I don't even know him. That's how Henry Costa is to me right now. I don't hate him, but I just don't like his behavior, because he's a human being. I don't know how God make him. But this brother is frustrated. He living in a dark world that don't see his way out. Henry Costa is finished. He's finished.
So you call him a frustrated brother?
The man is frustrated. Henry Costa living in total frustration.
Okay.
That man need help. Henry Costa need help.
Okay.
Look at the man on the Facebook live show. See how the brother be expressing.
No. That to be honest with you, I know he needs help, but I think that's the help he's getting. That's why he's doing what he's doing, because Henry Costa the help he needs is, we all know that everybody, like one of the brothers on Nasayaf always said, Costa, we all know what Costa came from. Costa from Delaware, right? Fully well from Delaware here. All right, so let me just bring Asaya on so you can join the conversation. Costa from right here, but we know Costa motivation is because he did not get where after condemning, criticizing the president, bringing in Kevin into his, the show when they went for the runoff, bringing all those people, seeing all sorts of negative things about Weah, that his presidency will be a disaster. When Weah became president, Costa English changed. Costa went to Liberia to meet the president. He met the president, and Costa came here. He took people to New York to meet the president as well. That did not go too well. Costa wanted this job to Italy. That did not go his way. So what do you think? He became desperate and angry. So when people are desperate and angry, most people who are very irrational, guess what they result into? They start lying. They start saying all kinds of things. They will start maligning the people, labeling them to be all kinds of things. That's what Costa is doing right now. And besides that, Costa have boasted openly that he's an extortionist. So tell me, if I dare after you, if you come and tell me, you Saya or you Amos, when you tell me, say, Mr. Sherry, I'm an extortion, I can extort from people, I'm a scammer, I can scam people. Do you expect me to ever believe you? But apparently, like Saya would say, the lazy opposition don't get it. So Amos, hold on, let me bring Saya in quick. Saya, what you got to say there?
Yeah, Mr. Sherry, let me say hi to my brother Amos and everybody listening today. And also you,
Thank you.
The lazy opposition, they don't understand. They don't read. They don't read at all. I saw one on here today talking about why he appointed nominated an ambassador. I told him to go read Article 54 to 57.
Okay.
I'm not coming to do here. I will just show you where to go and read. If you can read, I'm not business.
Yeah, you're right.
You understand? Because the thing is clear. The man has the power to nominate. Then somebody passing. The people that are supposed to be crying say, oh, you nominate somebody, will not commission them in the house. They're not crying.
You gotta go cry.
And somebody nominates somebody, and they know it against them, why they can't talk? If you know that the people never commission this man, constitution clear, they say they're making a point with the consent of the Senate.
Yeah.
So you think that he will just appoint somebody, just send a strip them rubber without the consent of the Senate, and the Senate just sitting there looking?
Oh man, President Trump already received a man letter today, so
I don't know where they're coming from. You know, because I'm confused. The brother said, "What's that confused?" Let the brother look for small money. The man try cash. The man try
because somebody confused against somebody that thinks.
Come for any try. It cash already, Mr. Sherry. That basket man try. If you know who me, so any other person that kind of basket will hold you. If you look at somebody, Mr. Sherry, you listen to the man. He coming back to justify that. They lose confidence in the brother.
Yeah.
The man caught on tape, accepting bribe. Then he came back to justify, oh, I accepted the whole deal, but the term and condition were not acceptable, so I turned it down. You go down the security man?
It just don't make sense.
You already accepted the deal. You saw yourself, Krista.
It just
you already told all that you accepted it. So say you accepted it, you're a blackmailer.
I don't know what people buy that kind of thing coming from Costa. All right, I don't know what someone would
buy.
But I don't know what
they took from the ghost list. All the guys that they took from the ghost list, I was sitting here, I'm making free money, not making it again. Not getting 500 gallon gas slave again. They will buy it.
That's a problem. Now understand that's a major problem too. People that were on the ghost list, they're not getting what they used to get. They're not getting those things. That becomes another problem because they're not.
Sherry, one thing I want to bring to your attention is they guy called Keke Kaluba. They call Yeke. Me, I can call him Keke Kaluba. That fool, you know. That man, in as much these guys continue to insult President Weah. We and them with for it. Amen. They say who the person that deserves respect should be given respect.
No, but guess what though? My thing is, and I tell you this, my thing is, I don't subscribe to their level. To be honest with you, listen.
Let me be honest with you. Yeke Konba and I work together. Yeke was in the police, I was in the SAS. In a month, that man went under the doctrine of the security forces. And today he's a representative, and he's not setting an example for people that work under him as honor men, and he was a superior officer. And the president, the highest person in a land, who is the president, you went under such a doctrine. Today you're a lawmaker, and you cannot respect the president. I will never give you. Remember, they got some of these guys blessed, some of them in Liberia, and some of them in Liberia. Yeke Konba will resign from the legislature. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me educate the guy on the constitution a little bit. The Anthony Gay guy who just reckon here without understanding what he reckon. He said the president can nominate and appoint a care commission. Anthony Gay, go read Article 54. The president shall nominate and with the consent of the Senate appoint a commission. A. Cabinet minister, deputy and assistant cabinet minister. B. Ambassadors, minister, council, and C. The chief justice and associate justice of the Supreme Court and judges of subordinate court. So Anthony Gay, if you're not reading, I'm not responsible for you not reading or understanding. Thank you.
All right, so
Sherry, like I was saying, brother, thank you for that. We gotta keep tutoring these guys, teaching them, because that's the only help we can give them. Like you are saying, you don't go for the guy. But let me be honest with you. Sometimes you have to tell the guy. The LeBron get a saying, I don't want more born crazy child. So if I listen to Yeke Konba, just the evening I listen to the repeat of OKFM with Minister Eugene Fagon in the studio, and Yeke Konba call saying that any minister or deputy minister use word on him, he will refer to the president. That tells you how crazy and foolish these guys are. An honorable man or representative. That's why I say I don't know what these people from the old era were thinking. You get all these kind of decent people, and you look at Yeke Konba of all person to go representing you in the House of Representatives. I don't know what people.
Yeah.
See what no, Sherry? That road that some of us know live on around that corner that area was like a fine road to us. We all the amount of decent people in that area. If you go look at Yeka Koluba, but now Yeka Koluba should have been impeached with all those first kid and ruler he came on the president. It among this guy don't respect President Weah. Some of us will be in Liberia for vacation. My man, I will pay my money. Thank God the president signed the freedom of speech vote or the freedom of speech act in our country decriminalizing freedom of speech. In how much they can speak the same way, will speak the same way.
Yeah, but I tell you this though, that's your choice. But I tell you this, look, in as much as crazy people be acting crazy, you have to be objective and concentrate. You see what the president said? If you watch him, they feel that the president said, look, the president said, I'm going to do less talking. That because he was responding to all the crazy stuff that going on. People would say this, people would say that. Hold on one second. Amos, hold on 1 second, Amos. I come in. Let me just conclude 1 second. The president said, you can go all the way out, all your yama. I will concentrate on working. And this is what the man is doing. I tell you this. Liberian people are not crazy people, they're not stupid. Liberian people are very smart. You'll find some people who just, conveniently decide to do certain things. But Liberian people can understand. They see the level of work the president is doing. And this is evident by the fact that when the president goes somewhere, you see the way he's received by the Liberian people in those areas. Because the average Liberian are benefiting from what that is going on in the country. So these other people, their plans and tactics they are using, which is to curse and just bring diversionary, situations where they will be talking crazy stuff. So it don't work that way.
Right. Let me tell you the reason why President Weah saying that. You know the reason why?
Well, what is it?
President Weah know he got a tough talking surrogate. It cannot be people in the government. Just we that outside of government and look and handle these buggers.
I mean, watch your language. We don't use that word on the show here. So please.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
We that outside of government can handle these guys.
Okay.
Because for one fight, evidence of the fight is during the campaign. They saw what happened. If these guys don't stop what they're doing between the year 2021 or 2022, we're gonna lock down Facebook and they won't have no say on Facebook. They saw what happened during the campaign. All right. So hold on one
second. Let me bring in. Okay. Sorry, come in quick. Then I'm bring in. 1095. Yeah, come in.
The Anthony Gate guy.
Look, if you keep. Sorry. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't want to clarify this for people who listen, because probably he doesn't understand, or he doesn't understand what I read. And let me read again. They say the president shall nominate, and with the consent of the Senate appoint a commission. And let me define consent for him so he can understand it and let people understand it. Consent means permission for something to happen or agreement to do something. So they're only telling you, nominate, appoint, and tell them, say, I want to do this, I want commission. If they tell you commission, you commission. You don't have to go for confirmation. Anthony Gay, like ABC, like elementary civil here. Oh, you didn't say you're in civil school in Liberia?
Alright.
Nobody responsible for that, man.
Alright, let's bring in the brother here. 1095 518 the first three number. Where you calling from? What's the name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Mr. Sherry, thank you for having me. I'm calling from Albany, New York.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Boy Solo.
Okay. What was it? Oh, Solo, right? Yes, Solo.
Yeah.
Solo, man. How's Albany, New York, man?
Yeah, Albany, New York is very fun.
You live in the capital, man.
We're only waiting for the base storm tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to Talking LIB again, Brother Amos and Brother Saya on the line. So what you got for us, bro?
Yeah, first I want to congratulate brother on the show tonight for the tough talking and giving the better information to the people and that they will take in. First of all, I want to start out, let me say this to Henry Costa. Henry Costa should know that Liberia, the way you talk to people in Liberia and the way you talk to people in America is not the same.
No.
And I want you, hello, you hearing me?
Yeah, we hearing you, clearly.
Okay. So I want Henry Costa to know whatever you are in Delaware or whatever, I want you to understand that, yeah, you say you got mouth to insult or to say something to somebody, another person cannot get a chance to fight you. But another way, you can fight the person. So I want to say this to him, the way he stay in Liberia and insult the president and say negative things about the president, the America he is, he should be mindful how he come on Facebook to say things about our president. Because we're watching him with eagle eye.
Yeah, but
and we plant people on him that anytime.
Solo, you listen to Harold Costa, when Harold Costa was sucking up to the government after he visited the president, when he came, he was talking. Actually, and I've said it, he was saying the right things because he was only stating what was happening. The positive thing that the government was doing. I don't know where you remember. Harold Costa was stating the positive things.
I listened to it.
Okay, but then since he did not get what you're getting, the couple with with he losing his viewership because according to him, because in fact what I did, I downloaded that particular podcast. He said when he was saying things that he was saying in Liberia, he started to lose viewership. He lost half of his viewership because people who come to the show were not interested in positive thing the government is doing. Because that's what he interprets into. He said he was losing his viewership because you're stating the truth. They were not interested in that thing. He said that his sponsors start going away from him. He was not getting, the way you're getting money, people are sponsoring the show, he was not getting any sponsor. Yeah. He said, but when I came back to my original hero, he said, somebody told him, my man, you got to go back to your original Harold Costa. You know what our original Harold Costa is, right? Harold Costa that will lie, Harold Costa that can, do all these things. So when he went back to lying now to the Liberian people, saying all sorts of negative things about the president, making up all kinds of stupid, stories and feeding the Liberian people with it, according to Harold Costa now, his viewership multiply. So you see, so what you see here, you are right. Amos said, you guys are all saying the right thing. Because the opposition, they are not interested in the facts.
No, they're not.
Yes. So the thing is that we continue to say that they are not in the interest of the people. Look at what happened. Look at back in Saturday yesterday. Look at the place that people living.
Okay, hold on one second. No, don't go too far. Then hold on. Let me play that video. Stay on there and let me play the video. Let all of us see this video because this I played earlier, but probably you're not on. But I want you to see here and see what's going on right here and what kind of leader you see. Do this kind of thing. Oh, God, let me see if I get this thing right.
Somebody, people who can born a man, they call it our part.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm bringing the person. I'm trying to get a video to play. Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, but go ahead as I try to get a video to play. Go ahead, brother. Oh my God! Call everybody up. So please, you need to call me back. Everybody that on the line just mistakenly call you, or so you need to call me back, please. So folks, you guys that were on the line, I just mistakenly call all of you. Also, can you guys call me back, please? Yeah, sorry, I mistakenly called you guys off. So I'm waiting for the other people to call too. But go ahead, before the other people can call.
Yeah. Like I was saying, look at the older people. Look at that old lady that was sitting there just to come meet the man.
Yeah.
And you see the man walking among his people. Not nobody that security say, "Oh, you're dressed up." No, you're not here to be near. People were embracing him, children going after him, women and men going after him and thanking him. Look at our people life. Look at that kind of place the people living. You know that road used to be. It used to be a place.
Yeah.
A condition people built on that road and they live there. Look at the people living conditions.
Yeah.
And these people not seem to see our country like Liberia is on the social media. The whole world seeing the way that our people living.
That don't move those people. Do you think they didn't move by that kind of thing? That's
people playing the guy that they said that this.
I said
people walk on that thing.
That's not their intention. The people's intention is not to be for Liberian people, to say we are looking out for the Liberian people. No, that's not their intention. The intention is, their intentions are to look for something for their pocket and their family and friends. So it's not.
Yeah, but when they travel, they go Ghana, they go Nigeria, they come America, they see other things, they're like, wow.
Yeah, Amos, you can call. We mistakenly called you, Amos, so you can call if you get it time. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the whole country is great. They praise those people country, but you don't want the same thing to happen in your country.
And you know the sad thing. You know the sad thing about it. Like, you're right. Liberian men will go, and I said it on the last segment. I think it was last week. They will come from Ghana. They will come to Liberia. They say, "Damn, man, you go to Ghana. Look at Ghana, man. Look at the road in Ghana. Yeah. Look at the level of development. Yeah. Ghana is fast advancing." They will tell you that. Yeah. But forget to know that Ghana did not just improve like that. Ghana went through stages. Ghana they get better road network. Africa, I will talk about, Africa got better road network. Senegal, we talk about, they get better road network. So all the other African countries that we are aspiring to be more than, they all got better road network. You can't tell.
Let me say this to you, Sherry. Let me say this to you today. You know what Africa got a lot of food today? You know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got road leading to farms.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
When the people make their farm, they carry the car motor straight on the farm and put their crops and put it in there, straight on the main road. They're not struggling for them to get stuck in mud.
All right, brother. Okay, hold on 1 second, brother. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring in, because I got all my callers, all of you guys that were on, I got everybody in. So let me just bring in 5256. He the one that came in and all the call went off. So what's your name, sir?
My name is Isaac.
Yeah, when somebody came in and all the call dropped. Yeah. So what's the name again, brother?
My name is Isaac Toba, calling from Iowa, Des Moines.
They Isaac Toba, man, with Pennsylvania. No matter what I see, I think they person calling for PA. But welcome, welcome, Mr. Toba. Yes, he moved to that place. So so quickly, what you got to tell us here?
Yeah. I just want to take the time to appreciate what you're doing.
Okay, thank you.
Coming out to really tell the Liberian people what the government is doing.
Thank you.
You know the fear of the oppositions?
Okay.
The pace of development that the government is on right now.
Right.
If they continue for the next 5 years, there will be no room for them in Liberia.
That's what I say, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So they will come in and keep lying to our people for our people to believe or to be confused.
Yeah.
Or to be attracted from what the president is doing.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. And most of the people that are doing the talking here,
right,
they live in America.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And their fear here is, if the country is developed, then the little child or the girlfriend then that they can go to in Liberia can get a job, they be working. When they get over there, nobody will be looking at them. Yes.
So that's a fear. So the fear here is
the fear. Most of them they will, because Liberia, man, let me tell you, we believe that we should be on top there. Everybody should look.
Yeah. People believe like this government is trying to empower. Okay, say for instance now, the government is kind of in a position and is kind of aspiring to empower young people.
Empower young people.
Now the first thing they come out with, the opposition, they say the guys they are hiring, they are inexperienced. Yeah, the guys are inexperienced, and why you hire inexperienced person? How do you get an experience on the job? You have to be, you understand? And forget to know that past government hire young people who had never worked in any area before and make them manager, assistant minister. Yeah. Right.
Let me just say one thing on that what you speaking on.
Okay.
The past labor minister Little Lai, he was a kid that used to, in the morning when I wake up, you will be there Kosoloka deal morning out bad to now. Little Lai was living in our house. They were renting for here is better than they were throwing in one room there in the house there. Little Lai came from nowhere. You get what I'm saying? But Little Lai went and when Ellie came, because his brother ran campaign for Ellie, and Little Lai was a worker, assistant minister John Floyd at the Ministry of National. He stayed down there before becoming minister, deputy minister when they were
and head did not break loose though. Nobody went over the place crazy running away.
When Ellie do those things, were appointing young people, those people they were not they were qualified.
All right, but okay. Hold on 1 second, Solo. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes now to do your closing. Let me so I can go around. So Solo, let me give you 2 minutes to make your point. Whatever additional point you want to make now, so I just give you 2 minutes.
Yeah. Let me just say, I just forgot the guy's name. I don't want to bring it up to you. I just forgot his name. But the guy, who made that comment and threatened the president on Facebook, and he was on live just not too long. I just went on his show. Because the last time I talked to him, they were saying all of this thing, how the president lying, the president not building 14 military hospital and this and that. And I said to him, I said, you got a problem with your eyesight? He said, what do you mean by that? I said, because if you really have good vision, you come on Facebook every day to say, to give lies to the people. But on the same Facebook, the picture and the video are there for the 14 military hospital. So I came out and I said, hold on. Did you see what happened yesterday or the day before yesterday? He said, what? I said, the 14 military hospital that you said I was ghost. Did you see it on Facebook? He like, wait a minute, why did I say you got something to do with that? Because if you want to know where the president is there, when you go back to Liberia, go visit. Or you want for them to kill me, so then you need to shut up. If you don't want to die, because people are going there, that they're killing there every day. So if you don't want to die, then you need to shut up and don't go on Facebook. Okay. But however, we want to say thanks to the Almighty God for strengthening our president, and we will continue to pray along with him that God will strengthen him and live long to see Liberia that he's building, that he will be old and his children will be happy living in that country. Long live President Weah. God bless the country.
Thank you. Don't forget to hit that share button, Solo.
Sure. Oh, yeah, you know that. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let me bring the next person in there, which will be, hold on 1 second.
Cherry, I hear.
Yeah, I know you there. Who's that? That's Amos?
Yeah.
Okay, Amos, let me take your 2 minutes and tell me and make your comment. Your closing comment.
Cherry, I got a recommendation.
Okay, what is it?
My man, we Seditian and Liberians have to go and embrace our newly appointed ambassador, that the president would know that what we did when he came here for the UNGA summit, we have to pledge that support to the ambassador for the president to see that we are here together and we're willing to work with the ambassador to foster the proper agenda, and prosperity in Liberia. So I'm recommending to every well-meaning Seditian, whether you're in which state and you're close to Washington, D.C., we can come up with a plan and a date that we all can go to the Liberian embassy, or maybe we can send a letter of information informing the ambassador, appointed the new ambassador accredited here, that we are planning to come off to formally welcome him to the United States and on his new assignment. And we make that statement clear to him that his mission here is to work along with the president to make sure America is the biggest and the greatest country on earth. So he being appointed as ambassador here is not just to come and sit. We got so many Liberians all over the United States here. He shouldn't get come and sit in our embassy. He need to wake up, go to the Liberian community and show himself, and also explain the mission of which he came to serve the Liberian people on. So that's my recommendation. We need to put fire behind these people.
All right. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much, Brother Amos. That recommendation will forward it to the appropriate authorities, and so we can see how best we can do that. All right, bro.
America, there are a lot of scholars right here. They will come for talking a corner and start, plan fooling him, but I know he will not stay for that.
All right.
So we need to make it clear to him that we here. We're not sleeping in our mosque. We're not sleeping on you guys in Liberia. We will not sit there and allow that to happen.
All right,
so we got to make it new to him.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Amos. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the 256, what's your name? Can you make your 2 minutes?
Yeah, Isaac, I was talking when...
oh, okay. Go right ahead, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was saying that the opposition, they are afraid because the amount of development that the president is carrying on
They
right
can't
now.
stomach. They can't stomach it.
Yeah, they can't stomach it. Within 5 years' time, before the first term finish, because one year is gone already, they will not stand in front of any crowd and say they're going to run campaign. They will boo them out. So it's their fear. They try to confuse the Liberian people.
Come on! All these lies to get confused people, right?
Yes, exactly. Confuse the people. But I just want to appeal to our brothers and back home. Let us start preparing themselves than to listen or following the opposition that will mislead them. Because the next Liberia, if you are not prepared, you will not be able to get a job because you're sitting down there, you're not going to school, or even if you're not educated, you can do vocational skills. Learn from somebody.
Yep.
That you can do plumbing, you can do article, missing and stuff.
Mystery. No, you're right. Young people right now, this government is for everyone, but the young people get more advantage than any other person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. The young people. Yeah, the young people.
They're following article, listening to Henry Costa. We still waste our time on Henry Costa.
Nah, man, he's a non-entity, man. Come on, don't waste the time on that dude.
We still waste our time on Henry Costa. We pray with our president work along with him. Liberia always get comparison in Ghana.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I live in Ghana for 10 years.
Wow. Okay.
We have to embrace the development of our leader for what he's doing for the country to move forward. You understand?
Yep.
If you follow Kigali, Rwanda, is one of the cities in Africa today when you look at it on screen, you see that America.
Yeah, they fast developing, yep. And the leadership makes some hard choices though. They made some real drastic changes and hard choices that people were not really satisfied with. But they just have to.
Still, they went on.
Yeah, definitely.
And today everybody turned around with President Rwanda. Paul Kagame, he don't sit in office. If I see people in Liberia complaining why we have to be walking, he's supposed to sit in office.
No. But hold on. When other presidents were doing that, I think the guy in Uganda and other areas, they say the guy is doing the right thing. He can't sit in the office. They say the man can't sit in the office. The man gets on the feet. But when George Weah does it, then what the problem is. So the problem is not anybody. The problem is Weah. Anybody else can do it, that's fine with them. But when Weah does it, they have to kind of put some kind of negative spin around it. But man, brother, man, I want to say thank you for calling too, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you the man. So hit that share button like you always do.
I will.
All right,
thank you, brother.
God
bless you.
God bless you as well. So, yeah, bye. So, Sion, man, let me hit you with your 2 minutes. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to give somebody the achievement, but I think the topic will give for the.
Yeah, go right ahead, quick. Yeah, because go because I'm watching you and Anthony Gay. You're going and I see you put it up there, so let him call it. Anthony Gay not going to call.
Opinion to him so that he can call. Let me tell him because he's the one asking what they may have done. And what I'm going to say is the same thing that I've been out there, but I'm going to re-echo it to him.
Go right ahead, bro.
And if he feels that I'm lying, he can come provide a counter claim to that. The man, when he became president in 2018, he was the only man that rescued the D12 hospital, the D12 high school.
Yep.
Anthony Gay come by here and tell me I'm lying.
What are we carrying it? Sea erosion. Yes, sea erosion, yeah.
And the completion of the JFK laboratory, let him tell me again, say, it didn't start doing a turn. That one I've been it. There are so many things. The construction of the Doe Community Road. Say they want to name everything that he did with.
No, just say, you put it with 20 feet of road in and around Monrovia. Period. 20.
I want to point him to the road. The looking down Broad Street Road, Jamaica Road. They want to connect the Jamaica Road to looking down with that. Blowing, yeah. I mean, that place.
No,
They want 8,000 units for low-income people. I want not there. The 14 military hospital, no, I want not there. The Bangan Broad Street Road, I want. I already started.
Buchanan Broad Street.
Buchanan Fairground Road.
Yeah.
The 2,000 medical staff that put on the government payroll, I want not important. I'm not human being. They're not supposed to get paid. The public university that I declare free. That one not there.
The
Nobody go there
50 medical professional is sent out.
The 15 medical students is sent out to go and become specialist and come back. No, that one not important. All road to Baro, that one not there. The wire fee they pay for the student and the wire spiritual fee that they pay, that one not important. You see, you know.
Look, sir, let's stay. Look, I tell you what, when you keep going, because they are just numerous that you will not be able to name all today. But I tell you what, there are even some things that are going on that people not even talking about it. There are so many things going on. But anyway, man, sorry, man. Just
they will not talk about. And you know, one of the reasons is that
yeah,
the whole the prison, oh, food in Africa, food in they play, food in the other place. People from Grand Nigeria, they got border with Africa. No roads are coming down. You didn't want to get a food or they want to get food and you didn't want to carry it. They will cross Africa.
Of course.
So they don't even understand when they talk about the coastal highway. Someone asked me, what kind of development it will bring?
They got no.
If you get coastal highway, somebody can spend 5 hours to come in Monrovia from Grand Food. You can make a good going Africa, you coming in town with it. Some of them, they don't even understand all the things, so they don't need to be talking.
Alright, bro, man.
Yeah,
just stay there, yeah, you listen.
I hope you call.
Yeah, they're listening. Maybe you'll call here. Alright, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So, sorry, bro, for holding on. What's the name and where you calling from? 1595. What's the name? Where you calling from?
Oh, I didn't know that mean you're calling. Thank you, Mr. Sherry. This Anthony. Thank you very much.
Hey, Anthony Gay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Saya, I didn't know you were on the loud. I kept Saya there. But anyway.
Your platform is getting too advanced, and I want to thank your producer and whoever working alongside with you.
Oh, thank you.
Your work. I do think, you know, and the graphics coming on the screen, that's really professional.
Thank you very much.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, man, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Let us give credit where credit is due.
Definitely.
When I saw RIA, the first tour, TSF MRI, for me, I was born, you know, in Yekepa, so I know about, you know, I enjoy development.
Right.
Right? We have paid phone in the street and other different things.
Mm-hmm.
But let me get to the. So when I saw RIA, the conveyor belt, the one that carried the luggage, you know, and bring it for you, you know, when you.
Yeah, when you arrive, yeah.
Yeah. The conveyor belt, the escalator, you know, all of those things require reliable source of power. The first thing that came to my mind, LEC, please do not disgrace Liberia because they got so much work they already put into this thing. So I hope our electricity will be able to maintain this.
Okay.
Listening to the lady on the intercom in both French and English, you know, you and I speak French. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they tell you your trip from Monrovia to Abidjan, or from Monrovia to Senegal, or from Monrovia to Kenya. I mean, both in English and French.
That was great.
In a article, then they have the monitor that have all of the, you know, the departures and all of that stuff, and the arrival.
Right.
Up to 10. That's what the first interesting. When I saw that, then we can develop our country if our leader. The question that keeps us mind was our lawmakers. If our lawmakers put their mind to these things, we will move forward because guess what? It will be bill after bill after bill after bill.
I 100% agree with you. When our leaders are ready, the country can be built. Yeah, I 100% agree.
So that being said,
Mm-hmm.
some people say don't want this president. Absolutely not. If President Weah don't succeed, then for me, I have political ambition. That means the role I heard you will be so steep. Somebody said, but if President Weah can't put in opposition, will have no chance. That's absolutely not true. Why? In the great United States that is this world developed, they become now for voter rights. Then we start talking on who has the best policy, who can present our country in the best fashion, who has the policy that will affect university students, that will affect microwave. That's what we were talking about. But right now, other people want right to back right. And that's the hard part because I don't want to fix me a back or right turn. I want to speak on a rational turn. I want you to be able to ask me tough questions. Right now, you go to the village, you take away your shoes, you know somebody, they will pray the best prayer for you. I don't want that. I want the Nigerian people to be as capable as possible to ask practical and critical questions about presentation or opening of that place in, May or June, President Weah will invite Salim to be right there so that they can dedicate this building and so, Liberians can have that. I mean, that is a great thing. It's recruited as well. I'm getting credit where credit is due for. Also, be willing to accept responsibility as well as a leader. I saw the president walking in the old execute line in Russia to stand down with that. I don't know if he intentionally or not, but I hope his team will watch that video and learn from it. President Weah has never been a people person like that. If he doesn't know you, why not take it? I bought my own jersey. He signed it in my way. I bought my jersey from City Sports. There's a supermarket you have to get. If you don't have to get to go higher school, I bought my jersey from there. He signed it. But it's not a people something like that. He's very skeptical of people coming around. If he's very comfortable with you, he doesn't even get it. But if you know you, he will hold you like a baby. Some people must understand. For me, when I saw that, I think of them again, the Africa maybe is here. But when
you say your point here is say President Weah kind of brushed you over and saw he just passed by. He didn't say anything. No, because I saw the video and I listened to what they already say and I listened to Weah's response before passing. So that's what I'm trying to get at because I don't know where the problem came from in that area. Because if you say brush like somebody ignore somebody,
Maybe we that in the diaspora will see things differently. Things like that, you will see the president of South will see George M Obama and they will probably sit this person here, even at 1 minute they will do that. They didn't do it. He waved and got walked by. And we saw Omar Kingsley trying to push our way through. But that's big progress here. Okay, I'm giving credit where credit is due. The president saw Coastal Highway, although up to 9 he has not gotten the Coastal Highway. He's got to do the road. Kudos to him. Okay? But the president should also take responsibility. And here is where I want to hold my president and every one of us presidents accountable. We have $15 billion allegedly. We know in the United States that Trump is being investigated. We know who the special prosecutor is, Robert Mueller. I don't know who is the chief leading this investigation in Liberia. We know that the United States is helping FBI. We don't know who is the chief.
All right. So if you no, Anthony.
Are you not filing?
Anthony, if you tell me that you, of all people, you Anthony Gay, that you don't know this investigation that is going on, who is leading the investigation, then I will leave me to question you. And you understand?
I know the president in charge in Liberia, but I don't know the president that came from the United States.
No. Okay, let me put it. They call this one, they say the forensic audit that had the U.S. embassy or the ambassador, the ambassador tell me. The U.S. embassy, I come in now. Let me just get you to speak on this one now. Since you say that and I know you know about it, just for the benefit of the listening audience now. Liberian people, the government put up a team to investigate the whole $16 billion saga. Yeah. When the government said they want to investigate it, people went and demonstrated. What they born in, I just forget the side. I know he mobilized his children to go demonstrate. Yeah? Yeah, calling. They went to go demonstrate. Even though the government said we are investigating it, but they never cared. They demonstrated. The U.S. people say, look, we let the government do the investigation. But fast forward, the president looked at it. The president first, when they put up somebody from the interfaith on the investigation team, say whether the religious building, the program go to here, they put a flag there. They say, what the students, what they know about this thing here. When the way the president constituted it was going to be really transparent because they have people from everywhere part of it. Liberian people were not satisfied, especially the opposition were not satisfied. Now the president turned to the international community, especially the UN, the US, the IMF, the World Bank, the African Development Bank. And you understand, the US embassy now. He said, look, we need an intervention. We want you investigate this thing here to the letter. Since the people are saying that they don't trust anybody from here, we want you people to do independent investigation. And you know, you do this independent investigation, Liberian Pona Bisa. You do your investigation. You come with the funny because maybe when they put Liberian police out, they will say this is that again. The president tried to be transparent For the brain. No, that's the investigation that going with the forensic audit team. Listen now, listen. That's the investigation that's going on. If you listen to the ambassador when she spoke the other day, she said when the new year begins, when the new year starts, the forensic audit team will complete their investigation and they will bring the recommendation, the report and recommendation. You understand? It's being led by the U.S. Embassy, FBI. They say they hire third party, okay, forensic audit team to work with the FBI to do the investigation. Then you telling me say you don't know what's going on. Let's not be disingenuous and let's.
I didn't know what. No, I didn't say I don't know what is going on. I don't know who is the lead investigator from the international community or the FBI. I don't know.
They investigating.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mr. Sherry, can I come in small?
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna bring in.
Let me just say something real quick.
Okay.
Let me say something real quick.
Okay, quickly. Okay.
Anthony Gay, I know just when you come on social media, I always want to confuse our people because the first thing you are already contradicting yourself. The investigation on Donald Trump here, you know the person that leading the investigation. Do you know the people that honor the chief investigator? Do you know all of them in?
That's not my concern. My concern, I want to know.
No, it should be a concern because you saying that you don't know. No, according to you, that you don't know those people that carry on the investigation. You don't know their name. How will you know their name when they're not?
I don't know the chief investigator.
But you don't know them. The chief investigator is in Liberia for the particular 15 billion alleged that you're talking about.
Yeah, you come here. Hold on 1 second.
You got the justice minister who leading the investigation. Then you ask him for chief investigator.
All right. So hold on 1 second. Let me bring in. Hold on, Anthony. Anthony, I'm gonna bring you right back in. Because I want to make sure now I wrap everything, this year because we'll continue. But I'm going to bring you right back in. But y'all hold on, let's sign make a quick point there, but then I'll bring you back in, Anthony. Yeah? You hear me, Anthony?
I said okay.
Okay, Saya, yeah, so jump in there quick, Saya.
Yeah, let me say hi to my brother first because we are all Liberians. Yeah, no matter what, we are here, brother, everyone, all, but we are still Liberians.
Definitely, yeah.
And let me say to Anthony Gay. Anthony Gay, you always act like you're so smart, but you are not smart on a lot of security matters. You said two things that are basically very, very contradicting from your own self, right on this show. The first one you said is this. You said you know who are those investigating, but you don't know the person, the personnel. You want to know the FBI agents that are investigating the money issue. It doesn't work that way, my brother. This is a security matter.
Security matter.
This is something that involves highly. This is something that if you don't even have a clearance, you are not a security man, so you don't know what they call clearance. Let me leave that. Because if you don't have a clearance, there are anything you cannot do.
I'm not a security man. I'm doing information technology. Security is my mission.
Anthony Gay, let me make you understand something. Let me make you understand something. You can work in a security firm. If you don't have a clearance, there are information that you cannot get.
Listen,
let me make you understand this. Anthony Gay, listen to me. If when you listen, maybe you will learn something.
It's a security clearance. I have a tweet card.
Anthony Gay, let me tell you something. You and myself can go somewhere today. I will enter somewhere. You can't enter there because you don't have the clearance that I have. That's why
you don't know who I am.
Forget it, Anthony Gay. I don't want to know.
All right, so okay, let me progress. All right, folks, let me progress on that one. Yeah.
Mr. Sherry.
Yes.
Let me tell you, bro, something. There are something they call top security clearance. There are something they call security clearance, and they get clearance. You can get ordinary clearance, but you don't have top security clearance. So just leave that.
You don't have White House clearance. You don't have White House clearance. And the only top, you don't have White House clearance.
All right, so yeah, okay, well, okay, yeah, let's make a progress. Yeah.
Let me proceed.
Let's proceed. Yeah.
But what I try to tell my brother is this. Mr. Sherry.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something here. There are investigations. They said assignment is greater than rank.
Exactly.
Assignment is greater than rank in the sense that if I am investigating Mr. Sherry here, Mr. Sherry can bring his lawyer. There are certain information his lawyer will never get from me until I conclude my investigation and come up with a finding. Then his lawyer can argue that finding. Let Anthony get it clear. The recommendation, the investigation will conclude before anybody gives anybody information. Nobody's gonna come and tell you say John Brown is investigating X, Y is investigating X. So X can be or John Brown can be vulnerable to everybody going to your house day and night. That one not gonna happen for you.
No, you're not
American
gonna.
people are very wise than anybody. Let me let you understand this.
No,
And
they
the
can't.
second
They,
thing
they
he
can't.
said,
They can't do that.
the second thing he said, he talks about the president brushing somebody away. I mean, okay, let me tell you
You're talking
something.
about the old lady.
Security clearance, but you don't understand common security process. Because if the president is walking and an old lady or whoever is coming to him, the president is not a common man, Mr. Sherry. Let me let everybody
No,
know this.
that is true. It's
If
not.
I am the special aide to the president and he's walking over there, not everybody's going to come to him. It can be his man in that place. You're not coming down on that spot. You will wait for him home. I can tell the president where to go and where not to go, who to come to him, who not to shake his hand, who to talk to him, who not to talk to him. I know they get on understand all they want, and you're talking about somebody, they're brushing somebody else. You did the president
it didn't even happen. It didn't even happen. It didn't even happen.
No,
I
let me
watched the video.
the benefit of the doubt if it happens. Who describe who the president talks to and who the president not talk to is the special aide to the president. The president got securities. If you know securities are going to make him vulnerable to everybody, you know what the people bringing to him? You know what the president coming with? They kind of walk
Right.
like
Is that Solo on the line?
I'm here.
Yeah. Solo, you're right.
I'm here, but
Yeah.
Terry, I'm here.
No, you're right. I'll bring you Anthony, but Solo is right because I watched the video over and over, and I did not see. Again, the video, I tried to bring on the video again, but it would not play. I don't know for some reason because I had it earlier. I played it when the show started, and to be honest with you, I did not see, something like that. That that the old man was brushed away. And this, to be honest with you, this is my first time hearing that.
That's not true.
That's my
not
first
true.
time.
You should stop giving those kind of lies.
Okay, so but hold on one.
The lady, the old man was sitting with another woman. She left there with a stick and went to the man, and the man hold the old man's hand, and the old man speak to the man before the man left. Why you coming and can't lie like that?
All right, no, but that's good. That's why Anthony Gay saw. But let's put it this way. Let me get Anthony another. Let me get Anthony.
Maybe he got crossed out. Maybe Anthony Gay, but Anthony Gay probably got crossed out.
No, Anthony Gay no cross out. But anyway, let me.
No, I just kidding, man.
Man, you're joking, Anthony.
I just kidding, man.
Yeah.
I just kidding.
Anthony.
I know you're kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding too.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get Anthony chance to hold on one second, folks. Let me get Anthony Gay chance to make Anthony. I'm gonna give you another 3 minutes so you can exhaust your point, please. Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for giving me that amount of time.
Yeah.
The reason why we Liberians continue to struggle is because we always like to dismiss people. Dismissiveness in discussion kills the core fundamental of having a dialogue.
Okay.
Me, if nobody doesn't know this, I tell you, you need to go back. All seven last person will talk in this manner. Even if you speak English that are not, in the standard form of your subject is not agreeing with them. The seven last one will not even correct you. You allow you to express yourself in the best possible way you can.
Okay.
But part of our struggle in this, we act like we the judge, we the prosecutor, and the juror at the same time. That's sad.
But what you doing to Anthony Gay?
Let me finish. I beg you, hold on one second, folks. Hey, I beg you now. Jeremy, hold on one second outside. I beg you, folks. Yeah, hold on one second. I beg you. No. All right. So, yeah, I understand, folks. Thank you. Let's get back to the issue. Thank you.
Want the best for Liberia. We may have different way of seeing it. We have different approach and whatnot. That's fine. But one thing we should not ignore is the reality on the ground. It's a good thing for build road. Road and load cannot bring food. Somebody said, but you see, I grew up in the Africa. I know Africa more than Liberia. When somebody called their last name, I can tell you what region, what ethnic group they're from. That's how much I know the Africans. Almost 18 years of my lifetime in our country. Now, part of the reason why Africa is doing well agriculturally is because the country has something called agricultural projects by which they give out subsidies. they reward farmers by growing more crops. If you're a farmer, and I also used to buy and sell cocoa in Africa for 6 years. So I can tell you, just by shopping the machine in the bag and say this cocoa was not dry, the proper way it needs to be, taken care of. All those different things. We have equipment to test those things, but that's not what we'll discuss. The reason why the country will have that thing, the growth of product. One of the reasons why France turned against Bagbo, and some people will disagree with me, is that the way they treat the farmer, the paysans, the way they treat them. That product goes to Paris, and they take that product and sell it on the world market to London, and they take the people money and put it in the French National Bank. Bagbo said it's not fair to the African people. They cannot continue to be in slavery for the rest of their life.
We're not discussing Ivory Coast.
No, but you insulted Ivory Coast.
No, hold on one second. Solo, let him finish. I beg you, Solo. Let get the mega 3 minutes to exhaust the point. So let get a chance. Let him utilize 3 minutes. I beg you, bro.
On the walking dust platform that I consider poor nations, some of which like Benin got good roads in Liberia, but they are poor nations because they are not exploiting agriculture. We Liberians should be grateful that currently Liberia possesses about 46% of the rainforest in West Africa. One product that most Liberians ignore, and I used to buy and sell that product in Africa, is called corn. Nigeria depends on corn. We don't have petroleum product in Liberia. We don't have our own refinery. We can grow more corn, export it to Nigeria in exchange for petroleum product. Let me end on this last point. Remember a company with a $25 million contract with Liberia. 3% dividend for Liberia, that's a chicken cage. It's like $1,000. Okay, out of this $1,000, I only gave you $30. It is right that the $250 million sounds big because right now we are so desperate, we need assistance. Liberian people must understand our resources. We should not mortgage it. We should understand the detail, the specificity of every contract. Just like I go back again, not just President Weah, but part of the problem we have in Liberia is our lawmakers are not doing due diligence for this government to succeed. If the first branch of the government can't function, they say the fish stop rocking from the head. Then what will happen to the rest of the government? Everything cannot be President Weah, but our lawmakers are not doing their job. 42 bills originated from the executive branch, only 10 originated from the House. How dare you? One person, president, sending 42 bills and all passing, but in the House, in the both chamber, only 10 bills.
All right, brother.
That tells you that our people, the lawmakers, including my lawmakers from my own county, are doing nothing for us.
All of which regime it just can't happen now.
Huh?
You gotta be perseverant now. All of which regime it happen.
The statistics I gave you just now, like just 2018 statistics, my brother.
All right, so okay. All right, so yeah, so yeah, so.
For the two bills, they built to end new positions in Liberia. They built also to reduce the power from the vice president, all those different things. But again, I cannot be for the president if it comes to those things. Lawmakers must go to work. Your job when they say check and balance is not just to sit there. You must write bills. I challenged Gray the other day, and I said, Mr. Gray, with all due respect, me, I would not say you shouldn't build a house. You stay in power for your first system, you eligible to build a house. But Samuel McKay cannot tell me that house he earned his salary. He not even stay on the job for 5 months. He earned a house $250,000.
All right. So what we'll do? I'm having another show tomorrow. Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. I will let you come in. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I will let all of you make your point. I will give you another 2 minutes to make your final point. Like I just gave him 3 minutes because you were on the line before, so I will give another 2 minutes. But how you call this? Anthony Gay. The issue with my gay and other stuff, I'm having another show tomorrow. You can call in early, because of time. So
I know I got the call, but I was just going to put you guys.
No, yeah, you're right. So we can discuss that tomorrow, okay? But you did a good job of calling.
I want to answer my question on the last point.
Which last point? Okay, but then you got 2 minutes to do that now. So go ahead with 2 minutes. Anthony
No,
Gay.
I will tell you my 2 minutes, but let me answer my question. I want you, but again, I want to know whether you own a horse in America. It's not personal. I just want to know something.
No, I don't.
Okay. If you got family that own a horse in America,
Yeah,
I want you to tell me,
he bought a
okay,
house, yeah.
how much your brother had in account before you could obtain that horse?
You mortgage it, man. Come on.
Huh?
All our mortgage it, everything.
He put that 24.
He put that what?
24.
He put that 24, but he had it the 8.
And how much the horse cost?
The house is 290,000.
Okay, then you pay for the whole thing?
It's built brand new from scratch.
Okay, then the question I ask is, I want to tell you that why you're always contradicting yourself in this country. Well, we should be the one to educate our people that with all those things that are happening. The man tell you that the bank gave him loan. Did you ask the bank how much the man put down?
Okay. First of
all right, no, hold on one sec. Hold on now. Can we do that because? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you. Okay. But then can you do that in 30 seconds?
Yeah, 10 seconds, please.
All right, please.
Yeah.
Apple and oranges comparison. In America, yes, you have employment. This man is a political appointee. He can be let go anytime. There is never guarantee that you can stay on that job as president. We are letting them go.
But there's no exception in the bank for that. There's nothing that says because you are political appointee, so we cannot give you loan.
All right. So what we're gonna do
That's
here now?
All right.
Hold on one second.
Solo. Don't care why you got hold on the 6 months.
Yeah, hold on one second. All right, hold on one second. Gentlemen, let me bring Saya in. Come in now. Hold on.
I beg you, man.
All right, folks. Hold on one second. Let me. All right. Let me bring in Saya. Please hold on one second. So Saya, because I gotta hurry and I go pick up my little girl. My man, so there are too many business. You never finish exhaust your 2 minutes.
No, I'll get him at 2 minutes. Let's finish.
Okay, all right, let me get Saya. Let's Saya do a closing. Let Saya do a closing remark quick. So, man, Anthony.
Mr. Sherry.
Anthony, thank you, brother.
You know.
Yeah.
These are some of the reasons the people in Liberia they're not learning, and some of the people in Liberia they learn more than some of us in America. Because we lie to those people too much. And some of them, as soon as you hear America, they believe everything that we say from America. The man says right in America, you go to get a car that costs 75,000. How much you gonna put down? If you put 10,000 out, they can get you that time.
They give it again. That's something that was a play for.
I ain't understand. I'm gonna get no. You're not gonna survive on that. No, we're not gonna sit down and write no, you're not gonna work.
You give my boy hot time to know. What happened?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Sherry. Ask people, you know the kind of job I'm doing. They don't need to pay anybody. My salary is below my annual earning is below 50,000. But my
your benefit,
You know it's how much? 400,000.
Okay.
400,000. What it mean? It means that I get the money in my hand?
No, you're not.
And then I listen to the man talking about support. So you believe in supposition here? You don't come here for supposition. You don't sue here to say suppose they fire the man today. Okay, let me tell you now, they're not firing you for the next 24 years because I know CDD will be there for 24 years. They're not firing you.
But the thing about it is that
how people base their fire.
But like Solo say, they don't grant loan based on what we work for.
And let me tell you,
what are you working on government?
If you go for loan, the answer bank. It depends what you want. I don't want to ask you where you work, what kind of property you get, that we can see, what kind of value. You can even show somebody house, Mr. Sherry. You take that person house as a guarantee. Once the person agrees, they will give you that money. So the man say, I got the money from the bank. Go to the bank and ask the bank. This man say he took loan from you guys. You ever get him loan? Yes or no? If the bank say no, then you got issue. But you said, yeah, you don't know for any information you say to support the fire man. Who told you political appointee cannot take loan from bank? Is that a guarantee?
Is it we're not here for supposition, right?
We're not here to be supposition and send the metal thing here.
All right, man.
Supposing here that
That Blamado is funny. But let me let what he needs Solo get 2 minutes. So Solo man, 1 minute, my man. All right, man, sorry, man. Thank you. Solo, please give me 1 minute, man.
All right, yeah, thank you for having me, man.
No problem, bro. Yeah. We'll be here tomorrow, man. Yeah.
Like what we say, we always say that we will not say that people be lying to our people, and we sit down, we look at those things that happen.
No.
You know. And I don't want to say much now, but we'll be here tomorrow. Again,
yeah, definitely we'll be here tomorrow. So yes.
You know,
yeah.
You should try to do research and pay there before coming and saying things to us. We never came into the country. Some of our guy yesterday.
No.
Yesterday, you can get information to now to us.
Yeah, some of us be a little bit now.
Thank you for the time. And, you know, we continue to.
Man, this show, like I've always told people, this is for all of us Liberians. Just come and let's dialogue and see what we think that is right. So I want to say thank you for calling, because you guys make me to do what I'm doing here. But you guys calling the show, we play host to the show, because when you guys go, I can let you stay. I don't just to let you go, so now let you stay. And we dialogue. So that interactive, the interactiveness, I believe that it can lead us somewhere. So we're not encouraging any hate here. We might have different political persuasions, but like you say, like we're doing right now, no hate, no whatever, but we just speak the truth. When somebody says something that we think like is factually inaccurate, we try to correct those people. But I want to say thank you again, Solo. Tomorrow we'll be here, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
You have a good night.
Okay. Look, folks, again, man, I want to say thanks to all of you right now for tuning in to our show tonight. Look, people will say, what rule? You tell me. You live in the interior, in the village. You get pepper. Okay, you get your pepper, you're taking it to the town, you want to say to a bigger town, to the market ground, you want to go sell it. But no road. And it takes you, if you want to walk or you get in a vehicle, the car gets stuck over there, 2-3 days, the pepper all spoil in the car. That Bremer will say, spoil in the car. Get rotten. You got plenty. A wrap, you carry it in the market for somebody to buy it. It's still right there. You might take the other thing to be little, but it's very important and very, very essential to the economy of our country. Where our people don't have to get out and go to Zerikwere, Lola, go to Denane, go to Bo, Sierra Leone, our people have to stay right in Liberia to get the products, they get the cultivate, whatever they can do there, take it to the markets in Liberia, and people buy them. That will stimulate the Liberian economy as well. So you see, we're getting from everywhere. Not just getting better road condition. Somebody say pregnant woman sick, she got some complication. You have to rush her to the hospital. There's no roads. God forbid that woman or the child could die. But if you get better road condition, there's one of the callers say, it takes you probably out of 5 or less than 5 hours to leave from the Blessano to get to Monrovia if you get a real good road. If you get good roads in this area. So road connectivity is very essential for any country's development. So anybody tells you otherwise, the person is not telling you the truth. So as Liberia and this government we got today, the CDC-led government, has prioritized road as the first thing. We should applaud this government. Because road is very, 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 very important to the development of any country. If we get better roads, you'll see people start building in those areas. The coastal corridor we're talking about, the coastal highway corridor we're talking about, you know what kind of development that will bring to our country? You get gas stations along the highway. You get resting area along the highway. And people will start, when you see gas stations somewhere, people will start building in the area. You see how people building decent homes now? That's how countries develop. So we have to encourage this government. We have to tell this president and his government that they are doing the right thing. Let them do more. Say Liberian people expect more because they are on the right trajectory. So having said that, we're going to be here tomorrow. We got another good topic that we'll be talking tomorrow. Folks, I want to say thank you for tuning in to Talking LIB. I have been your host here tonight. My name is Yahya Talata Sharif, coming to you live from Philadelphia, PA, specifically the Woodland area. So I want to say again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be here tomorrow. So again, thanks. All right, so we're going to be here, and I hope all of you be here tomorrow as well. So talking is always from the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Again, Yahya Talata Sharif. All right. And please share the podcast, okay? Share with your friends. Please invite your friends. Like our page and encourage your friends to tune in.